I have the pleasure to invite Andy Bishop.
Dear guests, Ambassador Nathaniel Cohen, Director of Training at Mashab, Gam from Mashab in India, and our guests, the Diplomatic Corps, which are already our friends who visit us frequently. So thank you very much for continuing to take the time and participate in our closing ceremonies. And of course, our new graduates in the expanding family of Mashab and of the Weitz Center graduates. The topic of this course, our second course for 2015, is Clean Technologies for Local Economic Development. This is a personal, my favorite topic amongst all of our topics. I come from the field of environment, Shirley comes from the field of environment, but I think this topic is really just a means in all of our paths to development. This is one of the challenges amongst many others. We started off in the opening ceremony, and I said there are 3 ways that you can learn during this course. And just to reflect back on that, it's to learn from the Israeli experience, and I think you've been exposed to so many wonderful initiatives, technologies, but not only technologies, also platforms of the government. Clean technologies has a lot to do with legislation, feed-in tariffs to the grid, licensing of such technologies. So you had a whole week about water technologies, a whole week about waste, and about energy. So learning from the Israeli experience. But learning from the Israeli experience is not only learning from our successes, but joining us in and learning us from our challenges. And we discussed, we spoke about the issues of the gas, the natural gas in Israel. Israel is an interesting case study because we are also always on our path to development. It's ongoing. And the issues regarding the natural gas, we discussed current issues, current affairs in Israel, and these are really dramatic and interesting times regarding the energy sector. So I'm really happy that you had the chance to share these times with us, issues of transparency. So everything is related. Clean technology is just a topic, and we discussed how to utilize your local assets, transparency. You had a seminar regarding anti-corruption, and you incorporated all of that into your wonderfully developed projects. And that relates to the second aspect, which we said you can learn in this course, which is to learn from each other. And you've developed wonderful projects in very diverse and international groups. And I think we will see one of the outputs of that, one of the projects. And the third aspect is to learn from yourself, or really to take the time out and to think what is the mark that you would like to make in your communities, in your place of work. And you've met many people and had many lecturers provide you with tools, and I hope you're leaving with your personal toolkit, which is more empowered when you go back to all the wonderful work that you're going to do ahead of you. So I want to welcome you to our family now, and I invite you to stay in touch, whether it's the LED platform on the internet, whether it's bringing more delegations to Israel and sharing your experience, and most of all, implementing the projects that you worked so hard on. I wish you all a safe journey home, and God bless.
Thank you, Adi, and right now, Ambassador Nathaniel Cohen from Mashab.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ambassador of the Dominican Republic, members of the Diplomatic Corps, my good friends from Weitz Center, from Serur, Adi, Ronit, and Shirley, and dear participants. I'm very, as always, happy and proud to be here and speak on behalf of Mashab. the Israeli Agency for International Development Cooperation. Mashab will celebrate in 2 or 3 years its 60th anniversary, one of the oldest agencies, cooperation agencies in the world. And since its establishment, Mashab has trained both in Israel and abroad more than 276,000 professionals from 130 countries. And today, another 26 professionals are joining this prestigious group. Every year we conduct in Israel more or less between 80 to 100 courses in 10 different training centers in 4 languages. And we receive in Israel, we welcome in Israel between 1,500 to 2,000 people. And the idea of Mashab, the philosophy of Mashab hasn't changed since 1958, since our foreign minister Golda Meir has established Mashab. And this is to share our know-how, our technology with our friends in the world. You know, Israel now is an OECD country, and for us, international aid is not a right but an obligation. The topic of this course, very important, and Israel is a leading country in clean technologies. I'm very happy that we can contribute to the world in this subject, and I heard today that you presented interesting projects, and as I understand, we will hear another project later on. And in this closing ceremony, and Adi and Ronit heard it, I always ask myself a question. Was the course important? I don't know at this point if it was important. I know that it was, was it interesting? I'm sure it was interesting. The lectures, the field trips, the workshops, I'm sure it was interesting. But the main question that we should ask ourselves today, if it was important. And I don't know the answer yet. We will know the answer if this course was important only when you, each and every one of you, go back to his own country, work of place, and implement what he or she has learned, studied in Israel, in its own country. So this is my first request from you to implement what you've learned here in Israel, and I want to update you of a new initiative of Mashab. This is very new. I think you are the first course that's going to hear about it. That Mashab is ready to help and support financially in this project. What I do urge you, those of you who want to implement projects, be in touch with our nearest embassy of Israel, be in touch with the ambassador, with the diplomats, present to them, speak with them about this project, and Mashab, with the help of the embassies, Mashab will help you financially, not in a lot of money, but Mashab can help you at least to start those projects. So take advantage, please, of this new initiative. My second request from you is to be active members in the Shalom clubs. In almost every country in the world, we have a club and association of the alumni of the Mashab. And those clubs are not social clubs, those are associations of the people that are helping those who are fortunate enough, less fortunate than you, that did not come to Israel to study, and they need the know-how that you gained here in Israel. So please, when you go back to your countries, be in touch with the president of the Shalom Club. If you don't know, be in touch with the embassy, and be active members in these clubs. It's very important to remember. For us, for me, all of you are agents of change. So do make changes in your countries. I'm sure for all of you, I know it was first time in Israel. Am I right? Okay. But most of you, before you came, maybe your friends and family talked to you about Israel. You're nodding your head. It's a little bit dangerous. Okay. So you've been here for 3 weeks more. Please go back to your friends and family. Don't tell them what the head of the training department of Mashami say, tell them what you have felt, what you have witnessed, what you have experienced here in Israel, in this wonderful country. Let your people and friends and family know. I would like to thank again the Weitz Center and wish you all a lot of success in the future and safe trip home. Thank you very much.